Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And we're underway.
So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you.
And the shot!
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Yildiz. Eze. And it's Hakimi. Well timed, excellent interception. Nuno Mendes. Fermin. Rashford. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi. This is promising. Oh, well played. Tchouaméni. It's Pedri. Fermin. And it's Tchouaméni. Still goalless. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hakimi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Beraldo. In with the challenge. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Eze. Now Beraldo. Yildiz. Martinez. And it's Mendes. No, it's come to nothing. Beraldo couldn't squeeze it through. Pedri. Kimmich. Now that looks a decent ball. Taken back almost at once. That's an imaginative pass. Chance for a shot! Has another go! And no mistake! And it's Rashford. Hakimi. Now Beraldo. Great defending, strong and determined.
Just a talking to, I think.
Yes, it is. Hakimi. Lovely, now then. That's very neat. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread to the right. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Beraldo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Pedri. Yildiz. And it's Rashford. Some really good ball movement. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Martinez.
Martinez. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Pedri. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yildiz. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good spread.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Pedri. Kimmich. Rashford. Now it's Eze. Eze unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yildiz bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Martinez. That's the end of the first 45. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Hello everybody, and quick
Not
announcement
too much
now.
so
We would
far
like
to lift
ask you all
anybody
to
off their
kindly stay
seats.
seated during
After
the
all that
match.
probing
Thank you
and
for your
testing the
cooperation.
waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So, off we go again.
Kong and Hanoi are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, well played, well played.
Martinez.
Tchouaméni, and the pass is intercepted. Yildiz.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Vermin turns back here, probably the best option. Thuram. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yildiz. Now it's Rashford. Tchouaméni makes a dash for it, and they can counter here, and he's managed to get free. Beraldo gets a foot in here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Thuram. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. He's had it taken off him. Pedri. So we've reached the hour mark. Passes short and sharp, and he's well positioned here. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
Martinez. He's got away.
England needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Yildiz. Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yildiz. Kong and Hanoi have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Chouameni, Vermin.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is good alertness. And it's Pedri. Hakimi. Eze. Now it's Thuram. That has been cut short. And that's gone loose. Yildiz. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Looking for the run. He is just caressing the ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He's through here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Van Dijk. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Nuno Mendes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gabriel gets over and intercepts, and it's Eze. Oh, well measured. He's on it, can he get away? Well, that's a date. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Eze. Pedri.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Oh, important interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's a sharp little ball here.
England are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Chouameni. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So here we go then. Extra time is coming up.
Substitution for England, number 9, Yildiz.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Number 17, Rashford.
Rice.
Number 21.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So
There's the shot!
Number 6.
Caused a fair bit of alarm.
oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Number 13, number 20, Ferran Torres.
Kong and Hanoi have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Right. Substitution
De
in
Bruyne.
progress.
Hakimi. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Bruyne. So what can they make of this? Rice. Good purposeful running this. Threads one in. Tries a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! A breakthrough! So late in the day! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Reinders.
There will
Cleared
be one
away.
minute added time.
And he's hit it long. Ferran Torres is herring after that one. And here's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, big chance, and it is promptly followed by the whistle. So the breakthrough has come. Will it prove enough to get over the line? 15 minutes still remain.
Substitution for England, number 15.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Is number 10.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. Ferran Torres! Fabulous from Ferran Torres! A finish of true class! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Rice tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That pass has been well intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kvaratskhelia. He's being urged to shoot. Can he find the finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind. And there goes the final whistle. Kong and Hanoi were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody.
match that will
Welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that has been cleared. England have the chance to go the other way.
Knocks it out wide.
Tchouaméni.
He's in a great position here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Ferran Torres, is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very capable in possession, we all know that, but he has this real drive about him, something that makes him very good in those one-on-one situations in wider positions.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
And it's Eze. And here's Haaland. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through.
Foot in.
Saliba defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Rafinha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they've got it again. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Kimmich. Pedri. And it's Tchouaméni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafinha. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball, and he's in. Vinicius Junior! Goal!
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's Eze. A probing pass. Haaland's cross. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all...
Oh, give it away.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Oh, well played.
Oh, this is a great position. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bellingham gets into a good position.
Kimmich. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kimmich, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bellingham tries to play it through. He can run onto that. He's having a shot!
And yes, it's there!
They are purring, truly purring.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Kong and Hanoi are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Kong and Hanoi are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Knocks it into space. The ball has bounced. He'll try from distance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Played out wide. Bellingham. Ferran Torres. Now it's Haaland. And Rafinha. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Ferran Torres! Thuram. And for the first half, that is that. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Kong and Hanoi looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Beraldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimmich. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Thuram. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Eze. Nice control. Can he finish? Bellingham, who's set up 1 goal so far. Eze. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes. It's not an especially good pass, that. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Pedri. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Ferran Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. That is good strength. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good take in a good area. Tries to pass it, and he shoots! It's it! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Substitution for England, number 18.
The two coaches
Eze.
are signalling changes
Number
here, both at the
14.
same time.
Rafinha.
Shifting momentum,
Number
perhaps.
20.
Well, there's a real
Ferran
sense that the
Torres.
momentum has shifted here, Peter,
Coming on
and the
field,
crowd are reacting to that now.
Zielinski. Number
Rashford.
7.
Chance for a shot!
Number
Corner
17.
number 2 there.
Rashford. Substitution in progress. Substitution for England, number 21, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field is number 22, Robert Lewandowski. Substitution taking
Kimmich
place.
gets it away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
England disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Kimmich. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Rashford. Kong and Hanoi are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Konate. Kong and Hanoi do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Vinicius Junior needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a searching pass. That is a brilliant interception.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. This looks promising. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Kimmich. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nuno Mendes.
Strong running down that left flank. The final 5 minutes.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's there.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for England.
Well,
Number
they've got to
12,
get everyone forward, and maybe
Alexander-Arnold.
even the keeper.
Number 6, coming on the field, number 8. Not
England are looking to go forward now.
Rice. Substitution. 4 added minutes has been
4
indicated.
extra minutes added on.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good spread. Rashford.
No, he's not getting past him there.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Rice.
And here's Rashford. And he's had a shot!
And that is it. That was the last kick of the game. So, that was the second half.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And
It's Lewandowski! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it!
it!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
England with the lead. Saliba. And here's Rashford. Now that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. Knocks it out wide. And here's Rashford. Out towards the flank. Rice. Not the most accurate pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a good ball through. Can he finish? And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Kong and Hanoi drag themselves back again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So that was it, the first period of extra time.
Children's announcement.
So both parties have given everything to this point in extra time. 15 minutes remain, and they have to turn their efforts to those minutes very soon.
Substitution in progress.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Now it's Lewandowski. Reinders. And it's Kimmich. Mbappe. Barella. Barella makes a dash for it. And here's Lewandowski. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And here's Rashford.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Rashford. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There's the shot! Deftly away. Reinders. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kvaratskhelia. Hakimi. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So we're all set, and we all know what is coming. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Lewandowski, the next man to walk up to the spot. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
This for parity.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Mbappe is second man up. Made it look easy.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
England feeling the pressure.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked a spot, and didn't change.
Kimmich is the third man to step forward. And no! An incredible miss!
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Kvaratskhelia, fourth in their queue. Wonderful poise and placement. We're tied at 3 each. Barella is the fifth volunteer.
Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
So it has all ended in hurts. The team played their parts in a terrific struggle, admirably at times. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies
match.
are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Firmine actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Thuram touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Pinches it off him. That has been cut short. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Firmine. And that's been intercepted. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy. Haaland! It's loose now, and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he find the finish? He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Kimmich simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Kong and Hanoi have their second corner now. Greenwood with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And here's Pedri. Kimmich receives it in a good... He leaps for it! And it's a goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Kong and Hanoi are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Haaland.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tchouaméni. And it's Pedri. Here's Haaland. Great ball. Takes a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball is over the line. Tchouaméni. He slings it in. Oh, well played, well played.
England definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Beraldo. There's the shot! Well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Haaland. And it's Lopez. Goes for a shot! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Eze. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Eze. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Hakimi cuts out the pass. And he cuts out the supply. Eze, and here's Haaland.
Minutes has been indicated.
Vermin has found the net here, of course. Now it's Greenwood. Knocks it into space. Oh, nice touch. Hangs in across. Oh, super ball. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back underway.
Kongan Hanoi have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Chouameni. Kimmich has created one goal already. Caught offside that time. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? And the finish! Goal, England! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Greenwood. Kongan Hanoi really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Lopez, Vermin! Oh, didn't catch it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. He read that really well and stopped it.
Beraldo. And it's Eze. Kongan Hanoi have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Eze. Pedri. Fermin. Nuno Mendes. This is a promising build-up. Has a look and plays it forward. Pedri is onto this.
Kong and Hanoi really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance here to counter. Beraldo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. 75 minutes played. And he's been shifted off it. He's shifting through the gears here. This might spell danger. And he was alert to it.
Kong and Hanoi really are showing all the necessary urgency.
Shot a goal! And there's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Haaland really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Substitution for England. Number 6, number 13, number 21, Erling Haaland. Number 12, Alexander
So changes
Arnold.
afoot here, and
Number
from both
9,
sides.
Mason Greenwood.
So again, we have parity.
Number 18,
Well, this ought to give them
Messi.
some renewed energy.
Coming on the
If anyone's
field,
going to win it in
number
normal time,
41,
you've got to make them
Rice.
favourites now.
Number 94,
Lovely.
Talisca.
It's
Number 22,
Lewandowski!
Robert
Oh
Lewandowski.
no, that
Number
could be a
8,
costly miss.
Nuri
It's a very
Buchanan.
watchable game, isn't it?
Number
Any goal
14,
from here could well be the
Rafinha.
winner.
Number 4, Zielinski. Substitution.
Rice with the short one. Oh, sweet feet. That's tidy. And the shot's on here. Kong and Hanoi are looking to go forward now. And he's there to... Oh, that's ambitious. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Kong and Hanoi certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Just 5 minutes left. No way through. Eric Garcia looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
2 added minutes has
2
been
minutes to
indicated.
be added on. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Talisca. And it's Tarkowski. Talisca. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest
everybody,
of similar
and please
ambition,
join me in
provided
wishing a
fatigue
happy
doesn't
wedding
begin
anniversary
to play
for
a
one of
part.
our fan club members.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Kong and Hanoi displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Carlos Augusto looking for options for movement. England needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Talisca. Rafinha. Terrific effort! Zielinski gets flagged offside. Koundé. And here's Mbappe. And Kvaratskhelia. Carlos Augusto wants to run onto this. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tarkowski did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now he's got space here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rice.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Zielinski. Zielinski shoots! Well, there's the clearance. And that is an energetic end to the first period of extra time. Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short.
Substitution for England, number 11, Van Dijk.
And we're off for the final time.
Number 10.
They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Koundé. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So their fourth quarter of the game. And now they can clear their lines. England have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rafinha. Koundé. And he's intervened well there. Zielinski. That's a shade optimistic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that is one way to stop him. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Kvaratskhelia. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bruno Guimaraes wins. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Players then beyond the point of exhaustion, but there is still one final act to come. Talisca is over the first kick. And no mistake.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Mbappe pondering where to put it.
Yeah, good pen that.
He had to, and he did. Lewandowski is the man who's second in line. Oh, he took a risk, but it's paid off.
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it.
Thuram is second man up. Never in doubt.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Rafinha is the third man to step forward. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Kvaratskhelia, the third man up.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
This for parity. Just strokes it in, saw the keeper moving.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Clearly for some, this is all too much. Oh, he's won it all right. Kong and Hanoi have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality. So Jim, quite a game, decided in
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a promising position. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Eze going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's been played through. Oh, that's a shot at goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Ferran Torres, is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very...
And the finish! Goal, England! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Thuram has cut it out. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Fermin. Cucurella. Vinicius Junior. Chance for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Punched away. And it's Reinders.
Kong and Hanoi are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ferran Torres. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack?
England really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Fermin. Reinders charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Haaland. Nicked it back promptly. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ferran Torres. No way through there. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Half an hour played now. Now, can they get him away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Eze has created one goal already. And the pass is intercepted. Haaland. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Good driving run. Now it's Rafinha. And he's in on goal. Decent chance! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's made its way to him. Now it's Lopez. And he's quick to return it. Spread neatly. And he's there to clear it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Bout of passing here. Thuram! It is a very, very good save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Haaland. Now it's Ferran Torres. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Volunteers for each block.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we get things going again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Rafinha has found the net here, of course. Tchouaméni.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Reinders. And here's Haaland. And here's Ferran Torres. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Reinders. Now it's Thuram. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Passing is crisp and sharp. Reinders. Brilliantly cut out. So what can they make of this? It's a searching pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Cucurella. Thuram being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Beraldo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, red, nice interception. And it's Eze. Rafinha. And here's Ferran Torres. This looks promising. Fermin. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Chouameni. Time and again they are repelled. Eze. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Vermin. Now it's Reinders. Vermin. Oh, that's a fine interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And here's Rafinha. Great chance! And somehow he kept it out.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And that has been cleared. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Ferran Torres. Vermin. Reinders. This is a promising build-up.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ball's played through. And that has found him in acres of space. That's tidy. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Tries to pass it through, and he's gone backward here. Shot, surely! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Substitution for England, number 20, Ferran Torres.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
14,
Kong and Hanoi may be down, but not out just yet. And he's managed to get free. Nice interception, well timed. Messi. Spread it left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Number 41, Rice. Number 23,
Now it's Pedri.
Desiree Doué. Number
5
7,
minutes left on the clock.
Number 8,
And Kvaratskhelia.
Mukiele. Number 5, Marquinhos.
Now that... Can he finish?
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Dealt with nicely by the defence. England have the chance to go the other way. And it's been played through. Doué picks it up out wide. He's had a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Doué just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And that's that. Kong and Hanoi perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the